Blessings, holy child of God. Thank you for joining with me. Thank you so much. Today we have A Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 23. Let's get comfortable. Set aside the cares of the day. Let's give a few moments to God. Let's give a few moments to ourselves and to one another. I still have that little frog, little horse. It's just a little one. I am not a body. I am free, for I am still as God created me. Deep breath. Release. Let's go. A Course in Miracles, Lesson 23. I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts. The idea for today contains the only way out of fear that will ever succeed. Nothing else will work. Everything else is meaningless. But this way cannot fail. Every thought you have makes up some segment of the world you see. It is with your thoughts, then, that we must work if your perception of the world is to be changed. If the cause of the world you see is attack thoughts, you must learn that it is these thoughts which you do not want. I do not want them. There is no point in laminating the world. There is no point in trying to change the world. It is incapable of change because it is merely an effect. But there is indeed a point in changing your thoughts about the world. Here we are changing the cause. The effects will change automatically. The world you see is a vengeful world, and everything in it is a symbol of vengeance. Each of your perceptions of external reality is a practical representation of your own attack thoughts. It is a pictorial representation of your own attack thoughts. One can well ask if this can be called seeing. Is it not fantasy a better word for such a process, and hallucination a more appropriate term for the result? Okay, yeah, of course. You see the world which you have made, but you do not see yourself as the image maker. You cannot be saved from the world, but you can escape from its cause. This is what salvation means. For where is the world you see when its cause is gone? Vision already holds a replacement for everything you think you now see. Loveliness can light your images, and so transform them that you will love them even though they were made of hate. For you will not be making them alone. It's very interesting. The idea for today introduces the thought that you are not trapped in the world you see, because its cause can be changed. This change requires first that the cause be identified and then let go, so that it can be replaced. The first two steps in this process require your cooperation. The final one does not. Your images have your images have already been replaced. By taking the first 2 steps, you will see that this is so. Besides using it throughout the day as the need arises, 5 practice periods are required in applying today's idea. As you look about you, repeat the idea slowly to yourself, and then close your eyes and devote a minute to searching your mind for as many attack thoughts as occur to you. As each one crosses your mind, say, I can escape from the world by giving up attack thoughts about. Hold each thought in mind as you say this, and then dismiss that thought and go on to the next. In the practice periods, be sure to include both your thoughts of attacking and of being attacked. Their effects are exactly the same because they are exactly the same. You do not recognize this, and you are asked at this time only to treat them as the same in today's practice periods. We are still at the stage of identifying the cause of the world you see. When you finally realize that thoughts of attack and of being attacked are not different, you will be ready to let the cause go. Okay, let's practice. So we are asked to look around us at the world we see. Take a glance around. And now we close our eyes. You close your eyes and I'll read. Go ahead. Search your mind for attack thoughts, either by something that upsets you or angers you, or someone is angry with you, or someone has said something or done something to you, or vice versa, or even in the world. Anything that upsets you, it's an attack thought. If you're upset, it's an attack thought. Okay. Hold that thought and say, I can escape from the world by giving up attack thoughts about. We will continue that for about a minute. I wanted to mention that I always put on my Facebook page, I mean, if you're seeing this live stream, then you probably can see my Facebook page. Every morning I put the daily lesson in text on my Facebook page. I do that so it's easy for me to open my phone, open my Facebook, and go to the lesson. That's pretty much how I do it. I also put an image, just an image, a picture with, with the daily lesson on it. And if you want to, you can copy that. Make a copy of it, stick it on your phone. Yesterday we learned that what we saw was a form of vengeance. And pretty much it's the form of vengeance is held in our minds by anyone who has any sort of attack thoughts of any kind. And you know, when you're really being mindful of that, you can go through the day, and it seems like it's almost consistent. You know, either it's and this one thing that we'll learn in the course is that there are really no levels of it. Anything that disturbs our peace of mind is an adequate subject to consider. So it could be anything so much as taking a jab at someone walking down the street, or something that happens in the house, a small thing, trivial thing that you wouldn't even think of, to the larger things where there's fights and arguments, or physical attack. I mean, these things happen on a daily basis all throughout the world. As I give up these attack thoughts, as I recognize them and I give them up, the world will heal along with me. And here Jesus says that I am the cause of much of this because I'm projecting it out and it's blowing up in my face and it seems much bigger. And it seems like it's everywhere. I've peopled my world with attack thoughts. The whole point of A Course in Miracles is that, well, it's not the whole point. There's a lot there, but it's just that we be happy. God's will for me and you is perfect happiness. And how can we be happy when we constantly have attack thoughts? We're attacking ourselves, we're attacking our brother, and most of them are in our thoughts. Have you noticed? I know I have. I want to be more mindful of them. I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts. I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts, by giving up attack thoughts, by giving up attack thoughts. Got that little horsey in there. You want to sing it with me? Let's go. I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts, by giving up attack thoughts, by giving up attack thoughts. One more time. I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts, by giving up attack thoughts, by giving up attack thoughts. Yes, I can. I can give up this world I see by giving up attack thoughts, by giving up the cause of the world I see. God's will for me is perfect happiness. Let us remember to laugh. Don't forget to laugh today. Find something. Laugh at yourself. I'm sure you do plenty of funny things. Just laugh. Remember to laugh. Remember to laugh. There's this, and Jesus tells us in the Course that the world all sprang from what he refers to as a tiny mad idea, where the Son of God, the children, we, the children, the child, the Son of God, remembered not to laugh, which says that we chose to take all this seriously and to forget who we are. Eventually, everyone in the world, at some appointed time, at an appointed time, because this is God's will remember how much they are loved. The prodigal son. The prodigal son. We're all the prodigal son. And God says, forget what you've done. Just come home. Come home. We have been long delayed, or so it seems. It's time. Now is the time. I can escape from the world that I see by giving up attack thoughts. I love you, I appreciate you, and I truly behold the Christ in you. Play well with others. Remember your lessons. Do what you can. If you don't remember, that's okay. Choose again. When you do remember, practice. I love you. and I'll see you tomorrow.